We've had probably 700 people involved in writing or carrying out this citywide plan. We've got about a $20 million 3-year plan. We have raised shy of 10 million for it. We started in about February, so more to raise. But our hope is that San Antonio has the opportunity with the great business leadership, civic leadership, amazing lead partners, and gobs of additional partner entities that we can prove out what it could look like. And with the hopes that they go, okay, if San Antonio can do it, how do we take the good work there and share it? And so that families across Texas get this experience. That's part of what we show up for. But, to make that happen, we need a lot of people involved. As we're kind of wrapping up here, one thing I do want to mention is thank you again for coming to our first Friday breakfast. Everybody's invited. So we have an open breakfast the first Friday of every month where we kind of go, people, you don't need to know anything about childcare to walk in. But how do we take people from, this is not a thing I think about, to, oh, dear God, wow, we really need to do something. And what are the opportunities? And then no one has to engage. They can opt out. They can choose. You are saying, I want to raise my hand and participate in some way. And lots of people do and lots of people don't. But we're at Cappy's on the first Friday of every month, Cappy's restaurant at 8 o'clock. People can RSVP on our website or they can just show up. So we'd love to have people there to just become aware of the issue. I'm grateful to you for creating a platform to be able to talk about this and increase awareness. Systems don't change or they don't get built if we are not aware of the challenge or aware of the opportunities. So I'm grateful to you for creating time, using your literal microphone to help share this with your audience and a broader community. And if people want to learn more, we'd love to have them engage in whatever way works. We can put my email address down there on the comments or chat or whatever the word is.
Show notes.
No,
Yes.
show notes. I'm grateful to you and I'm grateful to folks for sticking with it and listening through this because we'd love to have more people involved.
Absolutely. And I'm grateful for having you be a part of this. I truly believe that, in order to go ahead and get into a Star Trek future or better, we've got to be part of the change. And in many ways, you've got to go ahead and shine a light on things that are just not quite right, because then that way you can make something better. And love what you guys are up to and how that could actually go ahead and impact beyond the San Antonio area. By the way, for those of you out of the San Antonio area, this is how we roll. Just saying.
What's interesting? I just realized that you're with this podcast filling something that I've long wished somebody did, which is there is a show on a podcast called How I Built This, but it's all entrepreneurs like the founder of Zappos or Wikipedia or whatever. And they share the story of their launching out of their garage and all that stuff. And it's cool. It's very interesting to listen to. They're all entrepreneurs. But what I always wished, where's the show that's called How We Built This? Because all of the others are the hero entrepreneur. And that's cool, but that's not how systems change happens. That's not how communities evolve. So where's the other show? And, in some ways, that's what we got to do today this is the how we built this because our role in this, It Really Matters role is facilitative and supportive but not solve it all. We're not the hero entrepreneur. That's not how this works. And if it did, it would break and end immediately. So anyway, thank you for creating the other version of that show.
It's an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem. I really appreciate the fact that you tapped into a bit of what I'm up to with this show and with this chapter and the things I envisioned 30 years ago that are now just emerging into fruition because it is we. It is a case of we. And being able to go ahead and have guests like yourself on the conversations that we have that allow us to go ahead and take a look at these things and gain different perspectives and inspire each other to be better,
Yeah.
and be a part of everyone being better. That access for people, no matter what they're dealing with, because we touch upon some pretty tough topics in this podcast, and sometimes people are navigating some really tough stuff. This is one of the toughest things for families, and
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Well, this has been great. Thank you for having me on, and thank you for your advocacy.
Absolutely. And so I will have the website for Early Matters SA in the show notes, as well as Mark's email. If you are interested in contacting him, definitely go ahead and refer to the fact that you saw this show. It'll give him some great context to know where you're coming from. And definitely be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let's go ahead and expand this and be able to share this information with people who need to know and who are interested. Everybody take care.